goes to Milwaukee. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Malcolm Brogdon out there at Bledsoe. And it's Middleton in at small forward. Lopez, no luck. And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. It's not often that you can land a franchise player via trade, but that's what the Pacers were able to do with Victor Oladipo.
And now the question becomes for Indiana, how do you build around Victor Oladipo, right? The front office has done a great job the last few seasons collecting talent. They continue to add shooting on the perimeter to help space the floor, and now you're starting to see some inside scoring threats develop. This is an interesting organization.
Now here's Middleton. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the first points of the night for Milwaukee.
And just like that, first lead of the game.
Well, this is how you want to get out of the gate. Set the tempo. Perfect way to open this up.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Misses the three. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Matthews covering. Bledsoe looking around. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Matthews. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Collison against Bledsoe. Collison finds Young, and Young slams it home.
It is such a treat to have a point guard like Collison. He is so effective orchestrating this offense.
Here's Bledsoe. Misses off the right iron. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Middleton against Bogdanovich. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Kevin, very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He said the focus defensively is going to be making things difficult inside. He wants to get them off the three-point line and make them take as many mid-range shots as possible. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And it's the Pacers with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Looking for Young. He gets it there. It's good.
Don't you love how Thaddeus Young uses his length, gets shots over the contested defense.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Bucks trail by 3. And Bledsoe, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
And the first one drops.
Well, think about this. Recruited as a point guard out of high school, but Bledsoe has to move to the 2 at Kentucky because the backcourt mate was John Wall. And what a backcourt that was.
McDermott's checked in for Indiana. And then for Milwaukee. Pau Gasol's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Mirotic. And Tony Snell subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. A player who can calm down a team in a very interesting intersection in a game is a valued commodity. And Doris, you see a lot of these players every game in the league that have that quality.
You do, and you could go across any number of organizations. I would begin with Chris Paul, who has the ability to hit big shots, either on his own ability to break a defender down or to find the right person to create that opportunity. opportunity. Sean Livingston of the Golden State Warriors and Andre Iguodala of the Golden State Warriors are two what I like to call stabilizers. And then the other great guy, of course, we have to include him in every conversation, is LeBron James, because he can dictate the outcome of a game on a possession-by-possession basis.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. McDermott with it. Ilyasova on him.
He does the hard part. The defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. There's the steal. Here's Bledsoe. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is a high-octane guy who plays with a little bit of a mean streak. Bledsoe converts right through the foul, plus earns a trip to the line.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. Pacers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Joseph, the pass to Turner. Tipped away. Bledsoe kicks to Connaughton. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bledsoe with it. 6 to shoot. 1 second left. That one's not going to go. We come back right after this. Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can.
I'm just trying to focus on the court.
I think he's already a top 10 player with his skill set and physical tools, Greg. He can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose, and they've played with aggressiveness.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Ilyasova holding down the forward spots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Tony Snell. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot manning the middle. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Mirotic is checked in for Pau Gasol. Now, here's Collison. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova. Poked away. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Middleton. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, Doug McDermott has bounced around since entering the league. He's been productive everywhere he's played to a certain extent, but he's looking to find that long-term home.
And with all the bouncing around, it's been hard for McDermott to get settled.
Right, we know this about Doug McDermott. The guy's a strong outside shooter, and that shooting should always find him in the rotation. This guy has got to grow as an all-around scorer.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Turner covering. Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Matthews. Takes a 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, wow.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Now here's McDermott. Outside Matthews. Puts up a three. Indiana again missing. Bucks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
Collison against Brogdon. Turner dishes to Collison. Back to Turner. Fires the 3. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Turner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's really hard with the length Miles Turner has for that defense to contest. Not much the defense can do in that instance.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And straight isolation basketball, Doris, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Miles Turner. Evans comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. The Bucks also with the sub. Bledsoe's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Young. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Passes to Mirotic. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. He nails it, and we're tied up. Bledsoe's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And watching Evans there knock down the triple has the ability to be a dangerous outside scorer when he's in rhythm.
Antetokounmpo against Bogdanovic. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Kev, Bogdanovic has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops. Nate McMillan, Doris, a longtime coach in the NBA, has done his part in this Indiana Pacers rebuild.
I think the first thing that Nate had to handle was the turmoil of the team after the Paul George deal, right? So he empowers a young core, and he deserves a ton of credit in the surprisingly good season the Pacers had.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovic's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 6. Gasol trying to free himself up. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe against Joseph. From deep, Evans. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Snell. A beautiful reverse layup. Snell's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Joseph against Bledsoe. Tries from 16. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got his first points in this one. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now Here's Bledsoe. Good. Bledsoe's got 10.
Now, this is a powerful ball handler with exceptional quickness. Let's becoming elite at taking defenders off the dribble.
Yep.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys.
As we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
Down low, it's Young and Turner. Matthews out there with Collison. And it's Bogdanovich in 3. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Bledsoe gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Darren Collison.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Turner. Knocks it loose. Young against Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Collison will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the score by Miles Turner.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing. That one misses. And Indiana shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Bogdanovich looking around. Just 5 to shoot. On the top of the key. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
Here's Brogdon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Bogdanovich. Mirotic is checked in for Milwaukee. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Collison finds Matthews. Now here's Turner, covered by Mirotic. Turner passes to Young, and it's Young finishing it off.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Here's Bledsoe. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Collison. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Indiana making some changes. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Joseph in for Darren Collison. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Tony Snell comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Eric Bledsoe.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Brogdon kicks to Snell. Outside Mirotic. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. Leaf checked in for Indiana. Johnson comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Gasol's checked in. Lock at 6. Here's Snell. He's guarded by Johnson. Snell, no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
And Evans there showing the ability to elevate. When you let him get near the bucket, he has the ability to hurt your feelings.
Now here's Gasol. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Evans kicks to Joseph. Over Ilyasova. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
You just need to have a high level of basketball IQ in the pick and roll. Corey Joseph, step to the mic, sir.
Now here's Ilyasova. Defense right on him. Outside Gasol. Clock at 4. Deep. No good from Connaughton. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
The pass to O'Quinn, and Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Evans after the basket by Milwaukee. Johnson in the corner. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Evans finds Bogdanovic. From 11 feet away. Second shot opportunity. And Middleton with the block. Down low. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
And it's Evans missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Bledsoe outside. Ball's knocked loose. Lopez against Turner. Lopez kicks to Connaughton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Evans. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Middleton for 3. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Collison, the pass to Turner. Back to Collison. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. And Indiana making a change here. Matthews is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Mirotic is checked in for Pat Connaughton. Collison kicks to Matthews. Pass to Young. And he's swishes it right through.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever from Thaddeus Young. Just pulls the trigger immediately.
Bledsoe finds Mirotic. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Shots good by Middleton.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Bledsoe kicks to Mirotic. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
A drive by Collison, and it's blocked by Mirotic. Collison against Bledsoe. A shot missing. Pacers leading by 3. Young taking his time here. A baseline J. Jump shot is good. That's 7 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovic is an assured scorer.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 5. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Thaddeus Young.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Turner. The shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 3. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter. The Pacers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Here's Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Unloads from 13. It's good.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
To the inside. Lopez. Count it.
Oh, my goodness, Lopez with a big-time delivery from the big man.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Here's Turner. Good D by Lopez.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them to...
The pace time here. They trail by 3. There's minutes left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just heave the 3 if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Offense, nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
I'd say in close games, Matthews the guy they turn to. He loves taking these big shots.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Shoot 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
A clean 3 is the only play.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.